Good afternoon and welcome to 5 Powerful Women. We are here today in the San Francisco Bay Area of California, the United States of America, in a beautiful, wonderful, historic city, Oakland. And I am Tendai Jordan, and I'd like to welcome you. 5 Powerful Women is a project of powerful week. So are the three women, females, are all unique of the body, and each is full, has a purpose, and a gift to share. And here today to share a gift. As you know, we're going to share all over the world, in living rooms, in kitchens, in backyard, wherever we can get there to support each other, to uplift each other, to encourage each other to get through. We're going to be talking about an important topic that's relevant to many of us, and about this topic and share our experience around this topic. The idea is that you are encouraged and inspired so that you can, if you ever have this situation, move through it to a place of victory, accomplishment, success, healing. And that's what this discussion is about. I have beautiful women here with me today. And starting on my left, we're going to introduce ourselves.
Hi, I'm Sunshine Coleman. I'm Senior Minister of Authenticity, Journey of Renewal.
I'm Kelly Meisner, and I am supporting 5 Powerful Women.
Hi, I'm Reverend Rona Garland, the founding minister of Prophecy and Truth Global Ministries.
Hi, my name is Alicia McCauley, and I am the proud owner of Simplicity Pamper Lounge in Oakland, California.
Hi, I'm Angela Fisher. I'm an educator and mentor, and I specialize in cultural awareness and empowerment for young women and girls.
Thank you all so much. I know you are powerful, and we're just going to dive right in and get to those stories that are going to show how we are connected as women all over the world. Let's start with Kelly. Kelly, we've talked about this, and I know you have something very good to share with us today.
Yes, and I am completely stepping out of my comfort zone, so not a lot of people know this about me, and the trials and tribulations that I have recently gone through. So, long story short, living a beautiful life, joyous, left my corporate secure job, started a business, traveled outside of the country, had a beautiful project, and everything was fabulous. Then all of a sudden came back to the United States, and a lot of things just started to fall apart. Fiance, who was not what he was portraying himself to be. I injured myself, and for me to be injured, I had a severe knee injury, and it was devastating for me. It meant I had no movement, no motion. I was like trapped, stuck. Then left the fiance, started the business, the money situation started to fall, hurt the knee, no medical insurance, healing it on my own. And then on top of it, the only cousin that I have that was close to me committed suicide. I was devastated, to say the least. And all these things happened, boom, 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 right after the next. I went so far in as depressed. I would lay on the couch. I couldn't sleep. I was, what is happening to me? What am I going to do? And really did a lot of, I'm the strong one, and I will help everyone. So for me to ask for help was very, very difficult for me to reach out to anyone. So But I was strong enough within, and believe me, in those dark moments, I did contemplate suicide. I mean, I didn't. I thought about it. I'm like, if I left this world right now, who would really miss me? Who would care if I was gone? But I knew deep down that my mother was there. My friends were there. And I was that rock for so many other people. How could I let them down? I had to be there. So in that process of being down and depressed in the darkness, I knew in myself every day I would get up and I would say, okay, you're better than this, you're stronger than this, this is not who you are.
That's right.
Get up.
Yes.
And I would get up, I would get dressed, I would put on my makeup, I would grab my computer, I would leave the house like I was going somewhere.
Good girl.
And, you know, do my thing. Was doing my yoga, meditation. I always eat right, healthy for me. So that was part of that journey. And when people would see me, they would say, Kelly, are you all right? And I'd say, yeah, I'm great. Even though deep down I was miserable and I was so not me, who I am, because I'm Miss Sunshine as well.
I can tell.
So for me, it was very difficult to go through it. But in the process, I knew who I was. I stood up. I fought my way through, started another business, and that's another story.
And
So-
shining well today.
Yeah,
Looking bright and
here I
shiny.
am, and I'm still assisting others to shine their light.
And I
in the
love
world.
what you said. Thank you, Kelly,
Yeah.
because what I heard in there, and need to tell us the topic. We know what we're talking about. Is there was a point where you weren't sure what to do. Did I hear that?
But I knew what to do.
And you knew, so I
I
love
knew.
it. So the topic that we're going to be discussing is what to do when you don't know what to do. And we see through Kelly's experience that she knew what to do deep inside herself. Yeah, and someone had a similar experience, or yeah, okay.
That would be me. Kelly, I so appreciate and honor your sharing. Thank you so much. And I know that we're kindred spirits, and that's why Tendai brought us all here together. I defy a lot of odds and statistics. And what I really want to share with the world, with all of you, even though I know that we're already sharing the same experience, that's why we're here. But just to speak it into the light. I'm a business owner. I am a mother of 3 children. I'm divorced. So when I say I defy odds and statistics, it means that I'm not college educated, but I'm a business owner, and I'm a successful business owner. None of my children are in jail, on drugs, nothing like that. So there was a place in life, and I don't have a college degree, and a lot of times I felt like that was the thing that would hold me back, but it's never held me back, because my intention and my attention was on being successful and being that example to my children and standing in whatever my purpose is. And I know that I'm here on purpose. So as the successful business owner of Simplicity Pamper Lounge, there was a period where my business partner abandoned the business. So I don't work on credit cards because my business is seasonal. So I just, I trust and believe that whatever I need is always going to be provided. I don't want to put it on credit cards because if I don't pay it, I don't want to be out of integrity with my financial agreements. So that's big for me. Also, been a homeowner. You know what I mean? Like, all of these things have all manifested through my pure intention and my heart's desire. And so I really want to make that clear. that that's all that's required, regardless of the credit score, regardless of the educational background, regardless of whatever the race consciousness would say you need to have to be successful. I'm successful based on my intention.
That's right.
And so at this period where my business partner abandoned our business agreement, she was in the rears. I didn't know how I was going to make it. She didn't give me advance notice or anything, but everything worked out. It worked out where there could have been the idea, or I could have bought into the idea of, I'm just going to fail. Because if I don't have this person to take care of the agreement that she said she was going to take care of, I'm going to fail. I refuse to fail. I refuse to fail. And that's what sustained me through every situation in my life. So I stand here today telling you that my business is still successful. My business is still flourishing. And what my mission statement is to bring that element, not just the outer beauty that I put on the hair or the makeup, the clothes, the whatever Simplicity Pamper Lounge is the aesthetic part of it. There's an internal part that I want to really nurture in my clients and know that my business is a safe haven for that. And I use my chair to encourage women. I use my chair to encourage women.
So if I can just put you on pause for just a second and show the oneness again, the connectedness that we all have, and how you had several times in your life where you came up against a situation, your business partner leaves, what do I do? Yet there's a strength within you that I'm hearing that you were able to today sit up here and look beautiful, have a business, a beautiful smile on your face, and I'm loving it because we've experienced some of those things, yes?
Yes.
Thank you so much for sharing that. Yes, and I know that there's women out there that like, I know that, I got that, I was there. Yes, thank you. And our next sharer person, powerful woman today, right now is Reverend Verona. Yes.
So my sharing is from the other side of these sorts of things. My sharing is about abundance. And my sharing is about when abundance came to me, how I handled it. So I am repositioning my life from one career to the next. And so as a gift, I gave myself a cruise. And I gave myself a cruise. It's a transatlantic cruise, Rome to Fort Lauderdale with several stops. And so the cost of the transatlantic cruise was more money than I had spent on myself at one time for something like that, for a gift for myself. Now, a very wise mystic who I know pointed out to me, you would spend that much money on 2 pairs of shoes, wouldn't you? And I said, yes, absolutely I would. No problem. If I saw some Jimmy Choo shoes, yes, they're mine. However, it came to me that I was having a challenge accepting that I was giving myself a gift that cost what for me was a large amount of money, and just to be with that, to be secure with that, to be in gratitude of it. And so I got an opportunity to figure out what was going on inside me that made me not be able to accept it. So what really came through, because I've spent that much money on my children, on vacations for my family, on all sorts of things. And so what really came through when I really got deep within and allowed the grace that's always there to really illuminate things for me, it became clear that I was going with the old shame and blame that I had put in myself at a time in my life when I was in deep credit card debt, couldn't, as you said, be in integrity with those contracts I had made, and just kind of frivolously just went hopping through life, not really accepting the responsibility, my fiscal prowess and responsibility. And so what gave me an opportunity to get past this was to understand and know that blame and shame and those old financial behaviors are no longer a part of who and what I am.
Yes.
That I get to remain in the present and understand and know that I've done a lot of things and learned a lot of things, emotionally opened up to the knowingness that whatever is given to me, I know how to lovingly, appropriately, and really fiscally responsibly circulate it.
Yes.
And so I was able to allow myself to let go what the inner turmoil I was experiencing about giving myself a gift, to ritualize and to commemorate finishing one really great career as I segue into the next career.
I love it.
Awesome.
Absolutely. And I'm sure
Absolutely.
I might resonate with that right now. Yes, thank you. Because how often do we do more for other people and have no thought about it till it comes to us, that we begin to think, well, maybe not, or should I? And I'm happy that you were able to let that go, and it's a lesson for all of us.
Yes.
Thank you very much for sharing that. Yes. And how about you, Angela? How are you feeling today?
Feeling great, thank you. So glad to be here with all these wonderful, powerful women and to talk about, oftentimes I resonate with everything that's been said, but oftentimes we find ourselves in a place where you don't know what to do. And I'm not used to that. I usually, so when sometimes it comes up against you, like, wait, what? I'm not in control of everything? I can't. And what comes to mind is, some years ago, I decided to leave the DC area. I was working, for a big corporation in education. I'm an educator, but not in a capacity that I was happy. And also, that winter, when I was digging my car out of the ice for about the 10th time, I was like, you know what? I'm done. I threw my shovel on the ground. I gave it away. And I said, I will not be here next winter.
Yes.
I'm going to do this. So I was serious. And I gave away everything that would not fit in my car, along with 2 people that I met on Craigslist who said, hey, we want to drive across country. People thought I was nuts. Like, you're getting in the car with who to do what? I said, no, I'm going to make this happen. I had someone I had known for many years down in the Santa Cruz area who said, hey, I've got this house and, find some people to rent the space. I'm only there a couple of days a week. You can be my house manager. And you can just pay a little bit of money, pay the difference in, whatever we need for mortgage. Sounded great. I already had set in place, some tutoring, some different things I'd be doing when I got there, but really, I was ready to go. So, 4.5 days across country. Seemed like great. I dropped my little friends off in downtown Santa Cruz, and I got to the house. I met my new roommates. Everything seemed to be going okay for a couple of weeks. Yeah. This person who owned the house, God bless his heart, turned out to be severely mentally ill. I knew he had challenges. I had spent many nights on the phone with him, talking him down from one crisis or another. But really, when he turned on me and it became violent and unsafe. And so, a month after getting there, I packed my car up again and had to leave the house. I was not in physical danger, but I knew that this was not a situation I could stay in. So here I am, sitting on a bench at the beach with my car packed, saying, okay, what now? What now? Going back, people said, are you going to go back home? Are you going to go back, back across the country? That wasn't an option even if I wanted to. That's a good $1,000 trip, anyway. No, that was not an option. Plus, I was not going to turn tail and go home.
That's right.